back. It's Divine Essence Tarot. Tonight we're going to be doing the energy of my fire signs collectives, your person, the person that you're currently connecting with. So all my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, come on in. Come on in. Let's see who you're currently in contact with, in connection with, and what they have going on. How do they feel about you? What's their intention? You know, the outcome of the relationship. You know what I noticed last night when I did the air signs? I forgot, because I had mentioned that I was going to use this, my pendulum, and I didn't. And so I ended the reading without using it. So what I'm going to do is begin the reading using the pendulum, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to think of a question. Just one question that you have regarding your person. A yes or no question. You know, do they love you, for example, or will you last? You know, something where the answer would be yes or no, because this pendulum answers yes, no, or maybe. So my pendulum, when it swings this way, up and down, that's a yes. When it swings side to side, that's a no. When it swings round and round, on its own, by the way, so this is not me doing it, okay? This is the spirit team actually moving and, you know, and letting you know what you need to know. So think of the question, and what I'll do is I will begin by just holding it upright and letting it go, okay? I'll show you that I'm not like moving it from here, okay? So think of your question. I'll give you a couple of minutes and then I'll let this go and we'll get the answer, all right? On the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ask your question. The answer is no. The answer, thank you, Spirit, is no. Okay. Now, you asked the question. Now I have a question that I want to ask for you, collective. My fire signs, my fiery, flaming. No, I don't want y'all to get mad at me. If there's any men in here that's fire signs, I'm not saying you're flaming in that way. Okay, pause. But there's nothing wrong with being, you know, flaming, okay? But I have a question. The question that I have for you guys tonight is this your person? Is this your person? Meaning, is this someone who you'll be with for a long time? Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Is this person that the collective is currently dealing with, is this person a long-term connection? Let's see. Ooh, guys, it's looking like a yes. It's yes. Thank you, Spirit. So this person that you're currently in connection with, thank you, Spirit, is someone who will be around for a long time. This is not a fling. I can already see. All right. Now let's take a look. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, shine the light on what I need to see for my collective fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. The person that they're currently in connection with, please show me what I need to see. Who are they? Who is this person? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles came reversed. So I'm going to show it to you in the upright. They could be an earth sign. They could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, the one that you're connecting with. Tell me more, Spirit, about this. Three of Cups came reversed, though. So this is the Three of Cups. They could also be a water sign, your person. So this could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Now, both of these came reversed. What I'm seeing here is that your person is somebody who, they have a lot going on and they try to juggle everything that they have, that they're holding in their life, whether it be responsibilities, kids, the job situation, everything that they have going on. They could be in school, they could be just very, very busy, and they have a lot on their plate. That's what I can see. This person is, they try to hold it all together. They try to make it look like, you see how this character is effortlessly juggling. Your person is juggling a lot of different tasks at this time. But from the outside, it looks like, you know, they're able to hold it down because they make it look easy. Okay. Looks like she's dancing instead of actually juggling, right? So they make it look easy. They make it look effortless, but they have a lot. And I feel like they also have a lot going on with their emotions right now. And so they're trying to balance their emotions, and also they could be, with these being pentacles, pentacles can also represent money, their finances. They could be trying to balance their bank accounts, balance their bank book, get their money in order. They could be lacking in some area when it comes to money. And they could just be at this time they could be trying to get a new job, for example, something that will make them more cash. And so that's what I see so far. Their favorite color could be yellow. I also have the 3 of Cups reversed here. They could be a drinker. They could be someone who drinks a lot. But it came reversed, so it could be that you guys have been arguing. You haven't been in harmony with each other lately. Okay. Where you used to get together and it just used to be a great time, fun. You know, maybe you would hang out, go out. And even if you didn't go out, you would enjoy each other's time. But lately, it looks like you guys have been at odds. And you might even argue. If you do drink together, you might really get into it when you mix the liquor in there. And you could be arguing over a third party. So your person could either feel that you have someone else that you're connecting to, or you could feel like they have someone else in the picture, because it's more than 2 people on this card. Tell me more, Spirit, about my fire signs, their person. Tell me more about this person. The Strength card came out. Tell me more. And the Hermit. So they could have fire in their chart. They could be one of the fire signs that I mentioned earlier. But what I'm seeing is this person has been through a lot in their life in the past prior to meeting you. And what I can see is that it made them stronger. Everything that they went through actually built their character. It created a powerhouse. This person is very strong-minded. They have goals. They have aspirations. You see that infinity sign above their head? This person has plans for themselves. And actually, they have what it takes. They're very courageous. I just heard brave. And they have a way of, one thing that I feel like that attracts you to them is not only that they're sexy, whether they're a female or a man, but they have a way of calming you and bringing you peace. You feel like you can just be vulnerable around them. And you guys might be total opposites as well. You know, they come in with this peaceful energy, and you might be that lion over there with maybe a very, you know, if you're a fire sign, you're definitely actually fiery, right? You have a personality that's very strong and very much, I would say, powerful, and it can be overpowering, and it could be intimidating to some people, but you don't intimidate them. And I feel like that's one of the things that you love about them, that they know how to handle you, and they know how to calm you with this strength. But yeah, they've been on a journey. They have been on, looks like a spiritual journey as well with this hermit. And they're still in the process of finding themselves and figuring out what they want and how they're going to get the things that they aspire to get. But they're working on themselves. I do see that. They're doing a lot of inner work, like looking at what things they need to change in their life to be better, to get better. Okay. Now, how does this person feel about you? Let's see that. How does the collectives, my fire signs, their person feel about them? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Tell me more. And the Emperor came reversed. This is the Emperor. And the Emperor came reversed. So they could feel like you are... The Emperor reversed is someone who is overbearing. You could come off to them as being overprotective and controlling. Yeah, very controlling. And I'm looking at this Four of Cups. And you see how there's a character on the side offering. That's actually the universe. That hand that you see on the side here. So they could be offering you, because the energy could go either way. You could flip the energies, meaning this could be how they feel or how you feel. But someone here in the connection definitely feels like the energy or the attempt that they're trying to get your attention and offer you love and offer you this connection, this emotions, that you're not really receptive to that because you're busy. They could feel like you're too busy right now. You have too much going on, too much on your plate. And I feel like this is you. Just trying to maintain because you have so much going on right now. You're trying to keep a level head in any way that you can. You could be drinking to actually temper yourself or to numb yourself out. But they feel like here they are on the side trying to offer you their love, but you're like, you're too within yourself. You're kind of like zoned in on you right now. And you're not really entertaining them because you're not interested. That's how they feel. And again, also they feel, Sage, stop it. My cat is in heat, so she's rubbing and backing it up on my foot. And I don't like that. I do not like that. I don't want to feel that. I'm sorry, guys. So now, with this Emperor reversed, yeah, it's like, again, they feel like you, when you do interact with them, you can come off as narcissistic. Hold on, guys, really quick. Guys, sorry about that. So, yeah, so that's how they feel, that you can be very controlling, and you can also come off narcissistic as well. Okay. So, and they could have maybe even mentioned that to you, like, you're a narcissist or whatever. You could have heard them say that to you. Okay. Now, what's their intentions? What's their intention, Spirit? What's the collective's person's intention? King of Wands is their intentions. So they actually they feel very passionate towards you. They feel they're focused on you. Another lion, right, in the picture. So, but they literally want you. They want you in their life. They are like fixated on you. And they don't have anybody else in the picture. That's what I'm saying. The sex could be off the hook with this King of Wands. Your relationship could be more sex-based right now. Not to say that it won't change, because energy changes, but I see that you guys get it in a lot. You do. You get it in a lot, and you both really enjoy it. So, yeah, they do have plans for you if you're interested. If you want to know their intention is to focus on you and like building a relationship, something solid. Now, what I want to take a look at is what obstacle is in between you guys. What is something that you need to work on right now? So, Spirit, please show me what the obstacle is in this relationship. Queen of Swords came reversed. Okay, so just so you can see it in the upright. The communication right now with you guys could really not be so good. Okay, it could very well be that you're not talking right now, or that the communication has dwindled down to very little. Or when you do talk, right, it's you guys button heads and wind up getting in arguments, because the Queen of Swords, when she comes upright, she could be icy, she can be nasty, she can be a bitch, okay? So the energy here that I'm seeing is that you guys do get into arguments. You could get into fights. Somebody here has a reckless mouth. It could be you, it could be them. But somebody talks to the other person without even thinking. They just, and not only that, you see the sword in this character's hand, they cut you with their words. They make sure they hurt you. They intend to hurt you when they speak to you. This is who the Queen of Swords reversed is. So one of the blockages is how you guys actually deal with each other when you're communicating. It's not healthy. It's not good. Now, I want to take a look at, and I'm going to use a different deck. Let's take a look at how you feel about them. Okay, let's take a look from your side, because we already checked on them. Let's take a look from your side here. Let's take a look at how you feel, your intentions. Okay, and if it's on point, I want you guys to let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, okay? Because I noticed there's so many views, but the views don't match the likes. So if you guys could, it just helps the channel. It helps me as a creator. Okay? Don't forget to like before you leave. If you dig the vibe and if you actually resonate with the reading. Spirit guides, show me my collective fire signs, how they feel about their person. How do they feel about this person? You feel neglected by them. 5 of Pentacles. You feel like, you feel alone. You feel abandoned. You feel like you're out in the cold. And you could just feel like this person isn't nurturing you the way that you need. And for whatever reason, you feel, even if they are nurturing you, because we saw that they are offering you a cup, but maybe it's just not, it's not up to your standards, or maybe it's not even from the person that you wanted to be from. But I want to see why you feel like this. You feel alone in the relationship or the connection. You feel like this person, they don't care. And you, for whatever reason, again, you feel like you're in a dark place. Wow, I didn't expect that. Okay. Why? Why does the collective feel this way? What is the reason the collective feels this way? Ace of Cups. Okay, let me see. So Ace of Cups is the reason why you feel that way? Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. There's another person that popped out, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles came reversed. So hold on. It could be that this person is coming out as the King of Pentacles. You're looking at this person like they're not the one. So, okay, so I'm starting to see the picture. They are they want to offer you a relationship, and you know that they want that. They want this with you. But I feel, from what I can see, that they're not making you happy. And so you're not looking at them as a long-term prospect. You're not looking at them as a new beginning. Because remember, Ace of Cups is a new beginning. This person is offering you this Ace of Cups. They have a cup of emotion. They do have feelings for you. Okay? They could love you. They could already love you or be in love with you. But this is how you feel about them. You feel like, this came reversed. So you're feeling like this is not the one. This person is not doing it for you. Okay, now I have another question. So, Spirit, what is lacking in this connection from the collective side? I want to see what you feel you're not getting. What is the collective lacking from this relationship? Judgment reversed. You could feel like this person isn't fair to you. Okay, they could, for example, they could, have certain rules and regulations that they don't even follow themselves, but they want you to do these things, but they're not able to give you the same energy in the connection. That's just an example of things not being fair. It could be many things that you could attribute that to, this to not being fair. Anything could be not fair, right? It just depends on the person. But something you feel like they're not maybe meeting you halfway. Let's see more. Let's see more about this Judgment reverse. So we got the Sun. We got the Sun. The Sun could represent things being illuminated, because you can't hide anything under the moon or the sun, because the light is going to shine on whatever it is, and there's no hiding. There's no getting away. So I feel like maybe it could be that you've found out some information about them, and when you confronted them about it, they denied it, or they tried to push it to the side or push it under the rug. But and that for you, it felt like that wasn't fair, because if you would have done the same thing, all hell would have broke loose. So I feel like you don't feel like judgment was actually served in a situation. And I feel like that situation could be something that they kept hidden. Could have been another person, could have been anything that they were hiding. But I feel like you did find out maybe something about them. And when you found out, and the light from this sun, the light was shining on it, and you approached them with that, the way that they handled it wasn't fair. Okay? So that's part of the reason why you're looking at them as not the person that you want, somebody that you can't grow with this person, you feel. And even though they want to offer you this, they want to offer you something solid, they make you feel like this. They make you feel alone and isolated in the relationship because of how they handle you and they handle the relationship. It's funny because when we started with that pendulum, it showed that this is going to be a long-term connection. It could be that even though you guys have these issues, that things could change, because energy changes. You could be going through this now, and then maybe next month you guys will start to work on things and it'll turn around. Who knows? Or you could, how many relationships are unhealthy and toxic, but we still keep them going, right? So you could hold on to this person and they could hold on to you for years, right? But it's not really where you want to be. But, people hold on to people and things for whatever reasons. But it did show that you will be dealing with this person for a minute. This is not somebody who is going to be out of your life anytime soon, as of right now. Okay? What I want to see is what your intentions are. What's the collective's intention when it comes to this person in this connection, you're walking away from this. You're walking away from this 8 of Cups because you're unsatisfied with how they're handling your emotions, how they are supporting you, which you feel you don't have any support from them. So you're like walking away from emotional disappointment. Really. I feel like you had high hopes in the beginning, but you're starting to see that this person is, you know, someone who you will have to turn your back on in the long run. That's your intention. Your intention right now is to leave this person alone and to move on. And I feel like it's not something that you want to do, but you feel that you have to do. For some of you. Some of you know that it's not good for you and you're walking away from it, period. And you're angry with all that red. You're angry about this because you could have put a lot of energy into this person already, and you wanted it to work. But 8 of Cups is having to walk away because you're not getting what you want and what you need. Your emotional needs are not being met, and we all have needs. When you're not getting your needs met, your basic human needs, even if one is off, it throws everything off, and you have to do what you have to do to be happy. You're not happy. Look at that sun that's attached to that moon. Very somber, very sad. You could, definitely be feeling, just down. It's a very dark card, very depressed, and you feel bad. You're in your feelings, because with all that water there, you see all the water. You're in your feelings, you're in your emotions right now because you know that you are eventually having to walk away from this. If you haven't done it already, your intention is to do that in the long run. That's what I'm seeing. You guys can let me know if that resonates. Okay. Now, what's going to be the likely outcome though with this? What will be the likely outcome with you and your person, collective, my fire signs? You're going to release this because this is a burden for you with this 10 of Wands. Okay, I'll show it to you in the upright. You feel like this person and this relationship that you have with them you feel like you could feel like you're the only one that is holding this thing together. That's number one. And it's overwhelming and it's tiring. And you feel overwhelmed and you feel overloaded. This is burdens. This is drama. This is issues, problems. And you feel like you're holding it all. And this came in reverse. So, the likely outcome is you will drop this relationship because you're not going to go through your life feeling weighed down. This is actually weighing you down. This connection, you feel like it is, and that it will continue to weigh you down. So I see that you're not happy with this person, actually. What does the collective want from this person? What does the collective want? You don't want to argue anymore with this. This is the 5 of Wands. You're tired of arguing. You're tired of the chaos, the drama, the clashing, the not seeing eye to eye, not being able to work together. You can't talk to this person. You can't just have peace with this person. So, but what you want from them and from this connection is you want to drop this. You don't want to argue anymore. I feel like you don't have the energy. You do not have the energy anymore to go back and forth and the yelling and it's stressful. This is stress, and you want to release this stress. Okay? That's what you want. Now, what's the advice? So let's see the advice, and then we're going to go to a couple oracles. What's the advice for the collective spirit when it comes to their connection with the fire signs, their connection? What's the advice? Temperance reversed. And I'll show you in the upright. Okay, and tell me more, Spirit, with this Temperance. Somebody's a Sag in this connection. Somebody else could be, so Temperance is heavy Sag, but also we have the Six of Pentacles. So this person, again, could be Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The advice is, I would say, your person could also be a Libra, but they don't have to be. The Six of Pentacles is all about balance and all about being generous. And I feel like the divine wants you to give to yourself at this time. Whatever you're lacking in this relationship, they want you to not look to your person or to anybody else outside of you, but to look within yourself and give yourself what you need. Because you don't want to be codependent on this person or on anyone else. Not just this person, but anyone. You want to be able to fulfill yourself, whether you have a person or not. Your fulfillment has to come from within. So, and with this temperance being reversed, it shows that this relationship right now is not making you feel balanced. You feel out of balance, out of whack. You feel like this person just brings a lot of drama, and you don't want that. You don't actually want that in your life. Some people thrive on it, but at this point right now, you're not looking for that. You want some peace and somebody you could get along with and feel loved and get the love that you want and the love that you need, and you want to feel cared for. You want to be vulnerable with this person. But I feel like, from what I can see, it's getting tough for you to do that because you guys clash. But again, in the beginning, remember, they showed us that this is something that unless you pull the plug on it, you will continue to deal with this person for a long time. So this could be something that you're going to be dealing with for however long you decide. It's up to you, collective. It's up to you if you want to continue it or you want to pull it and move on. This is your intention. I do see that you want to remove yourself from this, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. People say they want to leave the person or they're not happy, but some people just stay in it. I've seen it many times where people will complain, but they don't do anything about it and they stay stuck in it, and all they do is just complain for years. So it's going to be up to you. Now, bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming is the Ace of Swords came reversed. So I'm going to show it to you. The bottom of the deck is the shadow card. So that's like the overall theme of the reading. And so this is showing us Ace of Swords. Remember, the aces are new beginnings, right? New opportunities. And so we're asking about this relationship. This came reversed. It's showing that what you don't see coming is that this will come to an end. Either you're going to have to pull the plug on it, or the divine, because the divine is the one that actually orchestrated you meeting this person in the first place. This is what this hand represents, coming from the clouds, the universe, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. They will pull the plug if you don't, because it's going to be getting to the point where, you know, something will have to be done. Something will have to give, okay, unless you make it happen. And that's what spirit does. Your spirit guides, and that's what your spirit team does. When you don't make a move when you're supposed to in the right timing, it's called divine timing, right? Where you don't have to make any move, because guess what? You're going to be moved. You will be moved, and it won't be of your doing. It'll be of God's doing, or of the spirit doing it. So it looks like this is going to end at some point, definitely. But unless you call it quits, you'll be dealing with this nonsense for quite some time. Okay, so again, totally up to you. I hope that helped in some way, but let's take a look at a couple of cards when it comes to the oracles, and then we'll wrap this up. Guys, who's going outside tomorrow? Who's going to be stuck in the house? It's going to be 80 degrees. 80 degrees. I can't wait to see what people got on. You know it's going to be people with shorts and skirts and this and that. I'm not doing it. The only way that you'll get me in a dress or shorts is if it's like 90 something. That's it. But other than that, short sleeves and jeans for me. Okay, now let's take a look. Spirit, please show me what I need to see when it comes to my fire signs, the relationship, the connection that they're currently in. Please show me what I need to see. Deuces. Wow. Fed up. Cutting ties, walking away. What did we just say? Thank you, Spirit. In the reading, that you will be walking away from this. Your intention is to break up with this person, to end it, to split, to say bye-bye, because you're going to get to the point where you can't take it anymore, you know? You're not going to feel like this person is a match. And I'm feeling like, from what I saw, that you already feel like that this person is actually, they might not be for you. So you will be walking away because you're going to have no more energy for it or for that person, and no more patience. I just heard no more patience. Tell me more. Thank you, Spirit. Egg on their face. Ashamed, backfired, got caught. So it's possible, like I said in the reading, that, remember I asked what happened, and I had said I seen that either this person was hiding someone else besides you that they were connecting with, or that they are connecting with, or they're hiding something. But either way, you pulled them on it. You pulled them, and you pulled them to the side and said, hey, look, I know what happened. You let them know that you knew what it was. And the way that they handled it, you know, was no good. But I feel like you caught them definitely hiding someone or something. The way that they reacted and responded, it didn't rub you right. Okay? And now they feel away because you know. You don't know because they told you, though. You know because I feel like you did some homework to find out whatever this information was. And you caught them. You caught them up. And it's nothing that they can say. With this, it says egg on your face. It's nothing that they can say because you already have the proof of this other person that they was talking to or dealing with, or whatever it is, or whatever they were hiding. It was something that they were hiding, and you found out. That's what I got. Tell me more, Spirit. Guilt. They could feel apologetic. They could feel remorseful. It says ashamed. We got ashamed twice because that was on this other card too. Ashamed is on this card. So whatever you caught them doing, they feel bad about it. You know, they can't even look at you right now. And again, I saw, remember in the cards that you guys, the communication is no good. So you might not be talking right now. And, but they're somewhere with their head down, feeling very bad and feeling like, you know what, I shouldn't have did that, but I think it's too late because you already seen enough. They could have apologized to you, but it's not enough, or they will be apologizing to you, is what I see. But they do feel bad about it, whatever it was that you found out. Tell me one more, Spirit. Unknown caller. This person could be stalking you right now. Hanging up, it says unknown numbers. They could be, you know, stalking you online. They could have multiple fake profiles that they watch you from, and you don't even know. You might be getting, you know, requests online, not knowing that this is actually your person. And they just want to, you could have this person blocked, which is a reason why they could be, you know, calling you blocked or watching you from these fake profiles, because you have them blocked. There's no way for them to know what you got going on, or there's no way to reach out to you. The last conversation could have went really bad that you had with them, I just heard. And they could be calling you and just hanging up, not saying a word. You just could hear breathing on the phone like a creep. So this person is obsessed, okay? They're literally obsessed. And you see how there's a mask. If you look in the back here, somebody has a mask on, right? Yeah. They could be pretending to everybody else like they don't care that you guys are not talking. But deep down, that's just a mask, because they are literally obsessed with you. And they need to know what you're doing, who you're doing it with. But yeah, they are watching you. This person has not let you go, you know, out of their mind. And they want to know, you know, what's going on with you. But I hope that this message resonated with somebody. And if it did, again, don't forget, guys, like, comment, share. And I will be seeing you guys really soon. All right. Good night. Later.